We'll head on to Chris Kinieri. Where did the inspiration for Don's trademark lightning bolt on your trunks, I imagine, develop from, and when did he start wearing it?
I started, maybe in Florida, I suppose. Colin Hildegard. There's lightning bolt. Jerry Lopez, Roy Russell, Jerry Lopez, Dick Brewer. It was a surfboard company, the surf line in Hawaii, and they made the lightning bolt surfboards for a classmate of mine, Jerry Lopez. He was in Conan the Barbarian. He was the arrow shooter. He was with Arnold and stuff. He was a big before Kelly Slater, big famous surfer, pipeline surfer. We lived a couple blocks from me, and he started that lightning bolt brand. So that's how I went to lightning bolt from lightning bolt surfing.
I honestly thought you go, I don't know, I just did it. I thought there'd be like no reason. I didn't realize there was like a really specific reason you chose it.
No, yeah, lightning bolt. Yeah, it was a big, in the 70s, I guess, was a big thing. Beachwear and stuff.
Who made your trunks? Did you have to send off for them? Did you?
Carl Hildegard.
Yeah.
They made all the tights after a while, and then they started breaking off to different places. But Carl Hildegard, they had. After a while, I just had my card on file with them if I needed something, even on the road. I didn't have a way of paying them, up front or right over. They still. I ran. A lot of the guys they'd ran credit with. That if you didn't burn them or anything, and you paid for your goods. So I was always in good with them. I need a pair of I need 3 pairs of tights. Give me a red, a blue, and a green or something, like that with the lightning bolt and stuff on it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was Carl Hildegard, and there was Ash. Ash was one of the guys that made the boots in Arkansas, I believe. He was the boot maker, and after a while too, you did the same with him. You'd measure, have all your feet all, this much, that wide, that high, and everything else.
Did you draw around like a silhouette on a piece of paper?
Yeah, but he'd have still as well. He'd have measurements and stuff to the width and the height and instep and stuff like that. You blow out your boots, or you'd be somewhere, you lose your bag, or you call them in and hey, I need a pair of boots right away. And a couple of days to be there,
How often did you have to because obviously wrestling boots are actually quite soft underneath, aren't they? How often did you have to re-cork them, because they're almost like cork, aren't they? I suppose.
Oh, often. I wrestled a couple of main events in the Garden with them just taped together. You forget it, you put them back, you take them off, and the sole's hanging on. You forget about it. And then you go to the next town. The next town happens to be a Garden. The night you're somewhere else the night before, and this time, so I ended up taping my soles to my, and foot together and stuff like that. So you just when you usually you had 2, 3, 4 pairs of shoes, to back up. Like not like Flair, we had $5,000-$10,000 robes, but it was you'd have it was your job. It was your livelihood. So, you'd have a couple, 3, 4, 5 pairs of shoe boots, different colors or whatever. And just use them as you go along.